gentlemen, to Welton Academy. 100 years ago, in 1960, 20 boys and girls sat exactly where you're sitting, and the question that faced them is the same exact one which faces each of you before every semester. Boys and girls, what are the 4 pillars?
Tradition, honor, discipline, excellence.
In her first year, Welton Academy graduated 20 students. Last year, we graduated 41, over 75% of whom made it to the Ivy Leagues. This sort of achievement is the result of fervent dedication to the principles taught here at Welton. This sort of achievement is the reason you parents have been sending us your awards. This sort of achievement is the reason Welton Academy is the best preparatory school in the United States. Boys and girls, the key to your success lies on Welton's 4 pillars. They are the foundations of this school, and in the coming months will become the cornerstones of your lives. Now, Ms. Nora Perry, what is tradition?
Tradition. It is a love for school, country, and family. Our tradition at Welton is to be the best.
Mr. Charlie Dalton, what is honor?
Honor is dignity and fulfillment of duty, sir.
Mr. Knox Overstreet, enlighten us on discipline.
Discipline is for our parents and teachers, headmaster. Discipline comes from within.
And Mr. Cameron, the 4th pillar.
The 4th pillar is excellence. Excellence is the result of hard work. Excellence is key to success at school and everywhere.
Thank you, Mr. Cameron. Hard work. Boys and girls, at Welton Academy, you will work harder than you have ever worked in your lives. And the reward will be the success that is expected of you. Now, as some of you may know, our beloved Mr. Porteous of the English department retired last term. You will later have the opportunity to meet his replacement, Mr. John Keating. Mr. Keating himself is a graduate of Welton Academy, and for the past several years has been teaching at the prestigious Cornelius School in London. We are proud to have him join us. We at Welton are very proud of how far we have come, but remain mindful of how far we have yet to go. I am thankful to you, parents, for entrusting in me the future of your boys. With little help from your side, I assure you they will turn into diamonds. We will next meet at the annual general meeting, and I guarantee progress. Thank you.
Thrilling ceremony as usual, Dr. Nolan.
Good to see you, Miss Anne.
This is our youngest, Terry Anderson.
Hello, Terry. You have big shoes to fill, young lady. Your brother, he was one of Welton's finest.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you again, Mr. Nolan.
Good to see you, Mr. Perry.
Hello, Mr. Nolan.
Hello, Nora. We expect great things of you this semester.
Thank you, sir.
Well, she won't disappoint us, right, Nora?
I will try my best, sir.
Mr. Nolan, I think that Nora has taken too many extracurricular activities this semester. And as a concerned father, I feel she should drop all of these.
But I'm heading the performing arts department this year. I can't do that.
Well, I'm sorry, Nora.
I don't think it would be.
Excuse us for a moment, Mr. Nolan. Don't you dare dispute me in public.
I wasn't disputing you, Father. I was just telling you.
Once you're done with your medical school, you can do as you damn well please. But until then, you listen to what I have to say. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Very well. I'm really sorry, Mr. Nolan. She is, after all, a kid. She's all yours now. Goodbye.
लाइट इतना कम था कोई दिक्कत नहीं जो भी करना
Teacher out of nowhere!
Please, take your seats.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. Who can tell me where that's from? Anybody? No? It's a poem written by Walt Whitman for Mr. Abraham Lincoln. Now, in this class, you can either call me Mr. Keating, but if you're just a bit more daring, you can call me, oh, Captain, my Captain. Now, let me dispel a few rumors so they don't fester into facts. Yes, sir, I did attend Elton, and I have survived. No, sir, I'm not the mental giant you see before you today. I was just the moral equivalent of a 98-pound weakling. See, I'd go to the beach and people would kick copies of Byron in my face. Now, which one of you is Mr. Cameron? Mr. Cameron, why don't you open your hymnal to page 541, so, and read the first stanza you find.
Do the virgins to me much of time?
Yes. Somewhat appropriate, isn't it? Go ahead, Mr. Cameron.
Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. Old time is still aflight. The same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying.
Thank you, Mr. Cameron.
Gather ye rosebuds while ye may.
Now, the Latin term for that sentiment is carpe diem. Who knows what that means?
Carpe diem. That's seize the day, right?
Thank you, Miss Chris.
Seize the day. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. Why does the writer use these lines?
Because he's in a hurry, I guess? Nope. Thank you, Mr. Adaptation. Thank you for playing. Because we are food for worms. Because every single one of us here today is one day going to stop breathing, turn cold, and die. And before that, we may gather our rosebuds. Pass these pictures around. Go on, take a close look. They're your seniors. They're from your old annual. They're not all that different from you, are they? Same haircuts, same full of hormones, just like you. Invincible, just like you feel. The world is their oyster. Same eyes, full of hope, just like many of you. Did they wait until it was too late to make even an iota of what they could be today? Because today, ladies and gentlemen, they are fertilizing daffodils. But if you listen in real close, you can hear them whispering legacy to you. No, go on, listen in. Lean in, Mr. Dan. Come on, every one of you. Come on, lean in.
Carpe diem, ladies and gentlemen. Make your lives extraordinary.
That's it for now. I'll see you guys after the break.
Hey, look at you, Chris. Putting that Latin to some good use.
Yeah, might as well considering the years of Latin tutoring my father forced down my throat.
Oh, Latin, huh? Our Knox can barely manage 2 sentences of French.
Chin up, Knox. Not everyone is blessed with superior intelligence.
Shut up, will you?
Guys, I just remembered I have too many assignments to do. I will see you later though. Bye guys. Bye.
Oh, come on, Knox. Relax. It was just a joke.
Not in front of her.
Her who? Chris? Oh, come on, Knox. She's not going to laugh at you because you are tap at languages. She's way too nice for that.
I know. That's the problem, right? She's too nice. She's sweet. She's smart. She's drop dead gorgeous.
Knox, do you like her?
How could I not? I mean, not that it matters. Not that I have a shot in hell with her. I mean, she's so perfect. And I'm me. She's got everything going on for her, man. When she smiles, it's like the sun coming out after a rainy day. Her hair, it's like gold. It looks so soft, I want to run my hands through them. Her voice, God, her voice. Listen to her talk all day.
Knox? Knox, sit here. There's space here.
Please, sit down. Miss Nora Perry, why don't you open your textbook to page 21 and read the opening preface called Understanding Poetry.
Understanding Poetry by Dr. J. Evans Pritchard, PhD. To fully understand poetry, we must first figure out its rhyme, figures of speech, and meter, and then ask two questions. One, how are
Thank you. Excrement. That's what I think of Mr. J. Evans Pritchard, PhD.
We're not laying the pipe. We're talking about poetry. How can you
Great poetry, like American Bandstand. Oh, I like Byron. I give him a 42, but I can't dance to it. Now, rip out that page. Go, you heard me. Rip it out. Rip it out! Go ahead, yes, make a clean tear. I want it gone. Go ahead, Mr. Dalton. Thank you, Mr. Dalton. Tell you what, don't just tear out the first page. Tear out the entire introduction. I want it gone. Be gone, Dr. J. Evans Pritchard, PhD. We will have none of that here. Keep ripping, make a clean tear.
We shouldn't be doing this, guys.
Keep ripping, Mr. Cameron.
This is a battle. It's a war. The casualties are your hearts and your souls. Armies of academics going beyond and measuring poetry. We will not have that here. My class, you will learn to think for yourselves again. You will learn to savor words and language.
No matter what anybody tells you,
Words and ideas can
change the world. I see the look in Mr. Cameron's eyes. As to what is 19th century literature? It's got anything to do with business or medical school? Come on, hurry up, class. Come on, quick. Let me tell you the answer. You see, we don't read and write poetry because it's cute. We read and write poetry because we are members of the human race. And the human race is filled with a lot of passion. Law, business, medicine, engineering. These are all noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, love, romance, these are what we stay alive for. To quote from Whitman, "Oh me, oh life, of the questions of these recorded, of the cities filled with the foolish, of the trains filled with the faithless, what could have been these? Oh me, oh life." Answer? That you are here. That life exists, an identity. That the powerful play goes on. And you may contribute a verse. That the powerful play goes on. And you too may contribute a verse. What will your verse be?
Just going through your old annual. What is the Dead Poets Society?
Oh, I doubt the present administration would look too favorably upon that, Miss Berry.
Why? What is it?
Can you guys keep a secret?
Sure, yeah.
You see, the Dead Poets Society was dedicated to sucking the marrow out of life.
That's just a phrase from Thoreau we'd invoke at the beginning of every meeting.
You see, we gather at the old Indian cave and take turns reading from Whitman, Shelley, Keats, the biggies, and sometimes some verses of our own. The enchantment of the moment. We let poetry work its magic.
So, it was just a bunch of guys reading poetry.
We weren't just a bunch of guys, Mr. Overstreet. We weren't a Greek organization.
We were romantics. We didn't just read poetry, we let it drip from our tongues like honey. Spirits soared,
Women swooned and gods were created. Not a bad way to spend an evening, eh, Mr. Overstreet?
Miss Berry, thank you for this trip down Amnesia Lane. And burn that, especially my picture.
Guys, Dead Poets Society.
What?
I say we go tonight.
Tonight? Oh, wait a minute.
Everybody in?
How far is this cave?
It's beyond the stream. I know where it
That's
is.
too far away. Are you mad?
All right.
I'm in. Charlie, I'm not too sure. I have Latin homework. Come on, Knox. I've helped you get grades.
What about you?
I'm in.
Benny. Why? You were there. You heard Keating. Don't you want to do something about it? Yes, but it's just that. No buts. We're going. To the cave, guys!
To the cave! Oh,
Shadows
of the Dead Poets Society. These meetings will be conducted by myself and by the rest of the initiates present here. Terry, as she prefers not to read, will keep minutes of the meeting.
Isn't it cool, guys? Out here on our own? We are free!
Isn't that a noble idea?
Not much room for that at Welton now, is there?
Not much room for that anywhere. Home is better only in terms of food. My parents are ridiculous slave drivers. They're crazy about my grades then. Old Nolan. I don't know how much will it take for me to explain to them. There's only so much a chap can do before he realizes he's not meant for a life in the academy.
Is it really that bad?
I think I'll have to resign myself to a life of looking into one text after another, understanding nothing. Not that I have any other talents lined up as alternate.
At least your parents care about you. Fine, don't even think of me half of the time. Sometimes I feel as if that is the reason why they keep pushing me from one boarding school to another. I mean, as long as I'm not home, they can pretend I don't exist, right? The only time my parents actually remember me is when my dad's secretary reminds them of my birthday. Or when they get my report card from school. Honestly, I would give anything for my parents to expect something out of me at least. Because in that way, I think they think of me as someone who's capable of something.
Don't, Terry. Having your parents expecting something from you is the last thing you want. If they don't expect anything from you, then you can't let them down. My father thinks that I am going to follow the family legacy and become a doctor just like him. I mean, it's crazy how fixed he is on that. He has been grooming me up for that for as long as I can remember. He hasn't stopped even once to ask me what I really want to do. And you know what? For the longest of time, I didn't really care. I was okay with whatever was happening. But then I realized that things have started to change and that I'm not happy anymore. And that it's too late to tell him that the only thing I really want to do is dance.
Thank your blessings you have a family legacy, Nora. I'm my family's miracle. All their pale dreams are out on my head to live out. Every time I get anything less than a B, I hear generations of ancestors groaning at another failure in the family. You know, guys, sometimes I think I'll always be the overstreet first. Not second.
Freedom sounds a bit like a pipe dream, huh?
That's why we have the cave, guys! Here, we can be whatever we want to be. There are no expectations, no limitations, and certainly no indifference. Bring all your romantic notions to this hell little fire, my friend! No, seriously, hurry up, guys, come on!
Right now!
Keeping up with the spirit of freedom and individualism. What we have to do is wait. I have to tell you about a rather difficult and important decision I have made in my life. Kids, I have decided to change my name. What? Seriously? Yes, seriously. From now on, you'll call me, drum roll please, Rwanda!
Rwanda? What is that? A rash?
It's power in the name, my friend, the power of choice. Rwanda makes his own choices. Rwanda wants to party, he parties. Wanda wants to study, he studies. And then Wanda wants to sit in this damn cave and read poetry. Written by a bunch of old men. And my God, Wanda will do it.
Alright, no wonder. Anyone have anything they want to read, by the way?
Alright, if you insist.
Thank you so much. Why do I stand up here?
To feel taller, I guess.
Thank you for playing again, Mr. Dalton. I stand up here to remind myself that you must constantly look at things in another way. See, the world looks very different from up here. You don't believe me, Mr. Dalton? Come on, see for yourself. Every one of you, come on. Everyone, come on, yes. You see, just when you think you know something, you have to look at it in another manner. Even though it may seem silly, or wrong, or bad, you have to try. Similarly, when you read, don't just consider what the author thinks. Consider what you think, Mr. Overstreet. Strive to find your own voice. But be warned, the longer you wait to try, the less likely you are to find it. Go ahead, Mr. You see, Thoreau said, most men live lives of quiet desperation. Don't be resigned to that. Break out. Don't just walk off the edge. Like lemmings, look around you. Take it all in. Dare to strike to find new ground. Now, in addition to that, in addition to your essay poetry, that is, I'd also like you to compose a poem of your own, an original work. I'd also like you to recite it in front of the entire class. Right about now. Miss Anderson, don't you think for a moment that I don't know that this assignment scares the hell out of you? Weasel. Come on. Miss Anderson here thinks that everything inside of her is worthless and embarrassing. I think you have something inside of you that's worth a great deal, Terry. Now, come on. Listen to your batchmates. Come on now. March, Terry. Come on. March, Miss Anderson. Let's see if we can make some poetry. Come on. The picture of old Uncle Whitman. What does he remind you of?
I'm sorry, Mr. Keith. I don't
Anderson. Now don't think, just answer. Go!
He's a madman.
What kind of madman?
Crazy madman.
No, you can do better than that. Use your imagination. Free up your mind, even if the first thing that comes is gibberish. Go!
Strenuous madman.
Good God, girl. There's a poet in you after all. Now close your eyes. Come on, close your eyes. Come on. Come on, Teddy, close your eyes. Come
Sweaty-toothed madman?
Sweat-tooth madman. With a stare that pounds my brains.
Oh, that's excellent. Now give him some action. Make him do something.
No, his hands reach out to choke me.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And he's mumbling something.
What's he mumbling?
He's constantly mumbling. He's mumbling the truth. Because truth is like a blanket that keeps your feet cold.
Forget them, stay with me. Stay with the blanket, come on, tell me about the blanket. Go on then.
My blanket true. You push at it, you stretch it, it'll never be enough. You kick at it, beat it, and it'll never cover any of us. From the moment we enter crying to the moment we leave dying, it will only cover your face as you cry and wail and scream.
Don't you forget this, Miss Anderson.
Troubles come and my heart burdened be. I am still and wait here in the silence till you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Hey, what do you think of his class today?
It was mad. I don't think I've ever heard Teddy speak this much before. And Mr. Keating's assignment, would you believe that this is the first time I've been seriously excited about an assignment?
I completely get you. I think I know what I'm going to write about.
Really? What?
I'm not going to tell you. It's a secret.
Hey, come on! You have to tell me now that you got me all curious. Fair is fair. Don't you dare pull that mystery card on me now, Buster.
All right. I'm going to write what all the great poets wrote about. A simple poem about this boy and this beautiful girl.
Guys! I think I'm finally going to tell her.
Then who? What?
Tell Chris that I like her.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait. What? Yes. No. I don't know. What did she think I'm a freak?
She won't think you're a freak, Nobs.
I don't want to scare her off. This is a bad idea. No,
Come on, Knox, you can do it. Think about what Keating said in the class. Carpe diem, seize the day. If you don't try, you won't know.
I don't even know how to go about it. You're nuts. This is nuts.
Knox, you could start by talking to her once. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Seize the day. Oh, nice. Seize the day. Seize the day. Seize the day. Seize the day.
Okay. I'll do it. I'll go down to her.
Hey! Hey, what's going on? Nothing. What's going on? Actually, it's my birthday today.
Is it? Happy birthday!
Thank you.
So, what did you get? Is it the same study set that you got?
Same study set that my parents gave me last year.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe they thought you needed another one?
Maybe they weren't thinking of anything at all. So the funny thing is that I didn't even like it the first time they got it for me.
Terry, I think you're underestimating the value of this desk set. I mean, if I had to buy a desk set twice, I would buy this both the times. Like, who would want clothes or money or books or
a car?
or a car? If they could have a study set or desk set or whatever this is, I mean, look at it. Look at it, Terry. Don't you see it? The shape. Look at the shape. The texture. Okay, Terry Anderson, let me tell you something. This desk set here, I can feel it, alright? It wants to fly. Terry Anderson, this desk set wants to fly. The shape is aerodynamic. Okay. Terry Anderson, watch out for the first unmanned flying desk set. You would get another one next year anyway. Close your eyes. Huh? Close your eyes. I have a surprise for you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. No, no.
we wouldn't find out, did you?
I didn't tell.
One now knows everything.
Wait, before you all go, I need to tell you all something really important. So I got the lead role in the musical organized by the local theatre club. And it's a dancing role. I mean, like, there are going to be actual scouts and all of that. This is a dream come true for me, guys. A dream come true.
That's amazing, Nora. Now this calls for a party. What's anyone?
Wait, what about your father?
My father does not have to know. I've already signed permission slips addressed to Mr. Nolan to give me permission to go out of the hostel. Listen, you know my father. You know he would never allow.
Hello everyone. I am so sorry I'm late. Tell him happy birthday.
Chris, what are you doing here?
She, my date for today evening.
I have something really important to tell you, Chris. Please, just take a minute of your time.
Dogs, let her go, man. Like,
Chris, please, just a moment.
Alright, fine. Cameron, I'll just take a while.
Sorry about this, Chris. I just didn't expect to see you here with Cameron.
Yeah, he called me last night, telling you guys were planning this amazing party. And I thought it was pretty sweet of him to call me, you know. Wait, are you mad that I came here?
Chris, what's going on between you and Cameron?
We're just friends. What's going on now?
So, is that, Chris, I like you, Chris. I like you for a while now, but it's just, I've never had the guts to tell you this before.
I don't know what to say now.
You don't have to say it. All I want is one chance. Please.
But I'm here today with Cameron Knox. He called me today. I'm so sorry. This can't happen. I'm so sorry.
Knox! Knox, back off right now. Alright?
Cameron, how about you stay out of this?
Don't tell me to stay out of this, Knox. She's my date. Back off right now.
Knox, we were just talking to them. I'm so sorry.
Chris,
Cameron,
Chris,
please come.
Chris, please, I love you, Chris.
Cameron, what did you do? Knox, are you fine? I'm so sorry.
Stay away from her, Knox. I'll make sure you're dead. I wouldn't want to be around a rotten friend like you anyway, Cameron. Chris, let's leave right now. Chris, right now.
I'd like to announce that I have published an article in the school paper in the name of tech poets.
What? Why?
Demanding that Welton should relax some of the ridiculous rules around here.
Please tell me you did.
So we can all stop slaving away like this. Ah man.
How did you do it?
I am one of the proofers. I just slipped an article in.
Look, it's over now. It's all gone.
Why? Nobody knows who we are.
Well, now that you published the article, everybody will get to know. You clearly did not have to do this, Charlie.
And you are not Cameron! And are we just playing around out here? Or do we mean what we say? For all we do is come together and read a bunch of poems to each other. What the hell are we doing?
All right, Luanda. Fine, I get it. But you still do not have the right to speak for the club.
Would you stop worrying about your precious little Mac? If they catch me, I'll just tell them I made it up.
Sit down. In this week's edition of Welton Herald, there was a rather perverse and unauthorized article. Now, rather than waste my valuable time in identifying the guilty person, and let me assure you, I will find out who's responsible for this. I am giving the opportunity to anyone who knows anything about this to step forward. To the guilty person, this is your last chance to avoid expulsion from Welton.
Tring, 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 tring. Welton Academy? Yes, it is. Just wait for a moment. Mr. Nolan, it's for you. It's gone. He says we should calm the hell down and grab it.
Wipe that smoke off your face, Mr. Sergeant! If you think for a moment that you are the first one to try and get yourself expelled, you are sorely mistaken. Much like the others before you, you will sorely fail. Now assume the position. Society. I demand names!
Want us down, guys.
Sergeant, that was pretty instant.
You're citing Mr. Nolan? What about Carpathian? And sucking all the marrow out of life? And all that?
Sucking the marrow out of life.
Doesn't mean choking on the bone, Mr. Dalton.
Sure, there's a time for daring. There's also a time for caution.
A wise man knows which is called for, Mr. Dalton.
But I thought you liked it.
No, Mr. Dalton. You getting expelled is not daring to me.
It's stupid. Because you're going to miss on so many opportunities.
Like what?
Like, if nothing else, the opportunity to attend my classes.
Aye, Captain.
Keep your head about you.
And that goes for the rest of your class.
Yes, Captain.
Go on.
Excuse me, John.
Mr. Nolan.
May I have a word with you?
Certainly, sir.
No, John. This is my first classroom. My first desk.
I didn't know you taught, Mr. Nolan.
Oh. English. Long before your time, of course. It was hardly really tough, I can tell. Now, John, I'm hearing some rather unorthodox rumors about your teaching methods. Now, I'm not saying it has anything to do with the Darton boys' outbursts, but I don't think I have to warn them. Boys and girls this age, they're quite impressionable.
Well, then, your reprimand made quite an impression, I'm sure.
You see, John, the curriculum here is set. It's proven that it works.
But Mr.
If you are to question it, what's to prevent them from doing the same?
Mr. Nolan, I always thought the idea of education was learn to think for yourself.
At these boys' age? Not on your life, John. Tradition. Discipline, John. Prepare them for college, and the rest will take care of itself.
Father,
Nora, stop.
wait. Before you say anything, please let me explain.
Don't you dare talk back to me. It's bad enough that you wasted your time with this absurd dancing business. But you deliberately deceived me. How could you do it? Who put you up to it? Was it this Keating?
No, nobody. I thought I would surprise you, Father. I got it all A's in every class.
Did you really think I wasn't going to find out? Oh, my niece is in a dance with your daughter, says Mrs. Marks. No, no, I say. My daughter doesn't dance anymore. You made a liar of me, Nora. You're going to go to them tomorrow and you're telling them that you're not dancing anymore.
I can't do that, Father. The dance is tomorrow night, and I'm the main dancer.
You don't get it, do you? I don't care if the world comes to an end tomorrow night. But you are through with this performance. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I've made many sacrifices for you, Nora. And I hope that you understand that. And I hope that you don't let me down.
I won't, sir.
Very well.
Nora,
Mr. Keating.
like some water. Are you okay, Nora?
No, I'm good. You could be doing anything. You could be anywhere. Why would you choose to be here?
Because I love teaching. I don't want to be anywhere else. What's bothering me?
I spoke to my dad about the dance and everything forward. He wants me to quit it. Dancing is everything to me, Mr. Keating. And he does not get that. I mean, I understand his point. We're not a rich family like Charlie's. But I can't let him plan out my life for me. Dancing is important for me, Mr. Keating. It is very important.
Nora, have you ever told your father what you did just told me. Have you ever shown him that?
Can't.
Why not?
I can't speak to him.
Then you're dancing to his tune too, my dear. I know it sounds impossible, but you have to talk to him. You have to show him who you are, where your heart is.
I know what he would tell me. He would tell me that dancing is a whim and that I need to focus on the more important things of life. That's how they're counting on me. He would tell me that I need to get this off my mind for my own good.
You're not an indentured servant, Nora. If you can't prove it by your whim, you have to prove it with your passion and your conviction. And if that doesn't work, by that time you'll be out of school anyway and you can do whatever you want.
But the dance is tomorrow night, Mr.
You
Keating.
have to talk to him before tomorrow night.
There's no other easy way.
Afraid not, that's right.
Then I guess I'm trapped.
No, you're not, Miss Perry. No, you're not.
America.
Chris, hey, I just wanted to apologize for what happened the other night. I have a poem I've written for you.
No, stop. Don't you know that if Cameron finds you here, he's going to fight with you?
I can't care, Chris. I love you.
Knox, you're just crazy.
Chris, I know I've acted like a jerk all along. Would you please accept this?
No, I can't, Knox. Just forget it. Knox, are you serious right now?
All I want you to do is this. The heavens made a girl named Chris. Hair and skin of gold. To touch her would be paradise. And there she is.
Knox, you say these things over and over, but you don't even know me properly.
Chris, all I've ever asked for you is one chance. Come with me for Nora's dance tonight. If you don't like me after that, I'll never bother you again. I promise. Then go exhausted.
All right, Knox. I'm coming. What is this head poem song?
You'll find out soon.
And life was nothing but an
denied me. You have betrayed me. You've let me down. All the sacrifices that I've made have gone down the drain. All the efforts put upon you have gone in vain. You have denied me. You have betrayed me. You have let me down.
Oh, Father! No, Father! I didn't do this to let you down.
Now I'm withdrawing you from Welton and putting you to Brad. You will be a doctor, as I've always yearned. You shall not deny me. You shall not betray me. You shall not let me down.
Oh, Nora! Oh, Nora! What a splendid performance!
Mr. Kane! You stay away from this! I will not let you spoil Nora's life. You will not deny me. You will not betray me. You will not let me down. Nora!
The death of Nora Perry is a tragedy. She was a fine student, one of Welton's best, and she will be sorely missed. We have explained the situation to your parents, and understandably, they are concerned. At the behest of Mr. Perry, I intend to conduct a thorough inquiry into this matter. We are all very well aware of what used to happen in these so-called Dead Poets Society meetings, and who the man behind these meetings was. You boys and girls can give an undertaking against this instigator, and I assure you, your position is not at stake. Now, Mr. Dalton, why don't you tell us what used to happen in these secret English classes of yours?
All I know is that Mr. Keating helped us find our lost souls. And in the meetings, we found ourselves. Well, why don't you question those who are actually responsible for this? Those who have actually killed the...
We are very well aware as to who is to be held responsible for this, Mr. Dalton. I suggest you cooperate with the authorities in this regard. I intend to call a meeting of your parents, and I fully expect all of you to be present. Am I clear? I said, am I clear?
Charlie, he's right there, Charlie. He's actually right there. Guys, if we are smart, we will cooperate with him and tell him what exactly happened. Like, we are the victims, us and Nora. Mr. Keating responsible for Nora? Is that what they are saying? Wait, who else do you think them as? Huh? Is it the administration? Or is it Mr. Perry? Or is it Mr. Nolan? Mr. Keating put us up to all this, and if not for him, Nora would be cozied up in her room right now studying chemistry and would have dreamt of becoming a doctor.
That's not true, Cameron. Mr. Keating didn't put us up to anything. You knew Nora, and you knew how much she loved dancing.
And you guys are smart. We'll do exactly what he's asked us to do and cooperate. They know everything anyway. We cannot save Mr. Keating, but we can save ourselves. I'm going to tell Mr. Nolan what exactly happened. How can you know? How can they? You have just signed expulsion papers, Rohana. You have just signed expulsion papers. Take that. You have just signed expulsion papers. Go, Cameron.
I will be teaching English through the exams. We will work on finding a replacement in the break. Now, who can tell me where you are in the Pritchard textbook? Miss Anderson. Miss Anderson? Mr. Campbell.
So we did a bit of romantics and a bit of post-civil war literature.
What about the realists, Mr. Campbell?
None of it's up.
With subtle. What is poetry? Come in.
Mr. Nolan, I just came by to collect my first. Should I come back then?
Get them now, Mr. Keating. Now, Mr. Campbell, Open your text, page 21, and read aloud the excellent essay on understanding poetry by Dr. J. Evans.
That page has been ripped apart, sir.
What do you mean, rip? Borrow someone else's textbook, Mr. Cameron.
They're all ripped apart, sir.
What do you mean, Rob? Why are they all ripped apart?
Oh, so, Mr. Keating.
Never mind. Mr. Cameron.
Understanding Poetry by Dr. J. Evans Pritchard, PhD. To fully understand poetry, we must ask...
Mr. Keating, they made everyone sign it.
Quiet, Miss Anderson.
You gotta believe me, it's true.
I do believe you, sir.
Leave, Mr. Keating.
It wasn't his fault.
Sit down, Miss Anderson. Another word out of you and I will have you expelled. Leave, Mr. Keating. Read, Mr. Cameron.
We must ask two questions. How artfully the objective of the poem has been rendered. The second thing is how the objective is rendered. As Dr. J. Evans Pritchard mentioned,
Oh, Captain! My Captain!
Miss Anderson, sit down. Hold deck. Leave, Mr. Keating. Miss Anderson, sit down.
Oh, Captain! My Captain!
Miss Cooper, sit down. Mr. Keating, leave both of you. Sit down or...
Oh, Captain, my Captain!
Mr. Holmes.
Oh, Captain, my Captain!
Sit down, all of you! Leave, Mr. Keating! Sit down now!
thank you, boys and girls.